What's up, world? It's your man, Amore King, lyricist, CEO of the Immaculate Ones, and most importantly for today's topic at hand, founder of Dope Though. Now, you never know which Dope Though family members are going to be on from episode to episode, but you know we always coming with that fire. Right now, you are tuned into the Dope Though podcast. You gotta hear this.
Another episode of the But Is It Dope Though podcast, a weekly discussion of music and pop culture. I am stepping in for Big Chels and hosting today. And we, of course, have, DJ Suspense, Baron Lee, and Virgil, aka Meth One, here with us today. Ackland got some shit to do. I don't ask questions. Y'all just let me know y'all can't come, and that's what it is. So with that said, let's jump right in.
All right, first topic. I have to question why Verge is the only one that got the AKA as Big Verge.
Virgil, AKA.
How come I got AKAs too though?
You're barely.
But see my AKA on the screen like. Oh Lord.
Barely, aka Too Cold to Care, aka Icy Gang, Glacier Boy, Too Cold.
I got one for you.
Are
AKA,
you still shooting your shot at Saweetie right now?
Since the beginning.
Still going up. Sweetie, call me.
DJ Spence, aka DJ Buff Spence. Okay. Are we done now?
Hold on, you missed one for
I'm Bree Renee,
aka for the streets, Mr. For the Streets, right there too.
Probably.
DJ Spence, aka
Burn for the
Red
street.
Pill.
I feel like Baron and Suspense are for the streets, to be honest.
No.
Baron is too young, and Suspense, his kids are getting older now. He's out here trying to test the waters. Y'all both.
Hold on. Am I the youngest in here? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh my God!
I'm not really in the streets. I just be talking trash on the internet.
You're not in the streets.
You are a DJ. You are an absolute lie. We know what DJs do, bro. Like,
I'm a dope girls want DList DJs. Come on now.
You ain't no DList DJ.
Hey,
Yeah,
I have a hot girl come up and say, "Play my new songs." Like, what you gonna do for it? What you gonna do for that record?
Oh my God.
You gotta bust it down for 50 seconds spin. Word. Okay, bust it down for 50 seconds spin.
In there. Might give you a drop.
Okay.
Hey man, don't let DJ Suspense fool y'all, man. He ain't no D-list DJ, bro. He'll smoke some of y'all favorite DJs real easy. So don't take him for a weakness at all. He ain't no D-list. Good line, bro.
Man,
all right, y'all. Let's get through this list so we can go home.
All right.
I'm already at home.
Well, you know what I mean. Shit. Trying to take my clothes off and y'all in here playing.
Wait.
I had to put on clothing to record this.
Yo, if someone was to walk in and hear you say that, I'm trying to take my clothes off and y'all.
I mean, whatever, bro.
That they meddling at that point. That's what that is.
All right, I'm out of it.
All right, so first up in celeb news, we have our first official Florida man story.
That's 3 months in. That's late.
Right. Florida man who posed as WuTang Clan member to be able to stay in luxury hotels was sentenced to 7 years in prison.
Okay, so what I want to know is which Clan member were you posing as?
Bro,
I don't
this
know.
nigga don't look like none of them. Like,
I didn't even look at it because it was just that little title itself was ridiculous enough for me.
You're not gonna pass his method.
He's chunky, so I'm gonna go. It was Raekwon. I'm just gonna throw out Raekwon, but he looks nothing like Raekwon.
No longer with us, like, they be saying everybody's a clone.
Nah, he can't be. He don't look like ODB. Like, he ain't wild enough to look like ODB. He just look like your standard broke big nigga. That was it. Like,
So a standard me, okay.
Oh wow!
You just threw yourself under there. Ain't nobody come at you,
Right,
man.
nobody come for you.
but my thing is like,
So
in the age
funny.
of technology, why in the hell did y'all just? What was he like, man? Bro, I'm Method Man, bro. You don't look nothing like Method Man, man. COVID, I don't put on 50 pounds, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
I want to know if they made him spit some bars to prove that.
Shoot. Nah, you gonna sing everything else that we know.
WuTang has like 1,000 members. Like you got honorary members, actual members.
But to be honest, I think main wise, including the because there's only really 3 that they consider affiliates. It's what, 9 members and 3 affiliates, and the affiliates are Redman, Killer Priest, and Capadonna. Outside of that, man, like the rest of them are all kind of in shape. Even Raekwon's fit. Like, so I don't know where they was just like, man, this is big sloppy dude. You said he was WuTang, and somebody was like, oh, word, cool.
But it's because the majority of people know that there's like 50 members of the WuTang Clan, but they don't know what they all look like at all. They only know what Method Man and the RZA look like.
I only know what Method Man look like because he's fine.
But okay, I get that. But you think then? Well, I mean, what did he say when they was like, Google me? Like nobody Googled him, like in the smartphone.
They're gonna be right there in the back. That's what he said. every time when you Google WuTang Clan, a picture of 40 niggas pop up.
Facts.
Right.
With the mask on and the machete right there. That's me.
Let's do one wearing no Timbs. So, you know, ain't no niggas coming from New York not wearing Timbs.
Can you imagine checking into a hotel and be like, can we get your name, sir? My name. You don't know who come on, man. Come on, man. You know who I am. You know who I am. Come on. I'm gonna be real honest. I feel like it went this way too. I really do feel like this is how it went. I swear to God.
Right, let's keep it moving. So apparently LeBron James is set to become the co-owner of the Boston Red Sox. Y'all know I don't watch.
I'm not too big on baseball. No.
So.
Shout out to LeBron for being a black owner, and like, I mean, you talk about one of the we talking sports franchise in most races. Baseball is there. Ain't no black owners, and they don't want them. Like,
I don't think I ever met anybody from Boston that wasn't racist.
The fact that it's Boston on top of that. You went into one of the more gully type places to say, hey, I own your team. Like
it's LeBron James, though. They're just gonna be like, it's LeBron James. You know, that's it.
That's LeBron, yeah. Okay, he owns us now, so.
I'm pretty sure he probably just. I'm pretty sure he probably just owns a small minority in there, though.
You said he do, man, because like, have you seen what it? I mean, but
50-50 co-owner, I don't know about that.
Because like it costs like a whole bunch of money to own a baseball team, man. Like the amount of money is ridiculous, and you know, like we talking billions upon billions of dollars if you're gonna be owning a baseball franchise or shit, football or basketball, it don't matter. But
I like it.
I mean,
LeBron got money, but he don't got that money.
Right.
Spence.
But he ain't lying though. Like real talk, he ain't lying. Like, he's being absolutely truthful.
And neither did Usher when he had a percentage of the Cavaliers. You remember that?
No.
Bro, when he bought the Cavaliers,
I'm saying like, you can
35 cents
like you can
for 35 cents, bro. Like
you can own a percentage, you know, but it's just a small minority of your percentage. Like
we might need to deep dive a little bit more into like, do we know what the percentage is, or is that, you know?
When
I don't even know if they gave the percentage.
Outline, there was no set number of percentage.
And that's probably classified information. Probably.
They can't let the world know the niggas own stuff.
Man, that part, what you just said.
All right, moving on.
So Ray Shermer's half brother has been charged with the murder of their stepfather. I know they have been posting stuff on like Twitter and stuff where they were saying they were upset, but they also wish that their brother had healing. And I'm like, cool, mental health is like a serious thing, but also everybody knows murder is wrong. So
the topic, the line of the whole title just sounds a little bit off to me. Maybe because I'm not a stepchild or have a half sibling, but I'm like, your half brother killed your stepdad,
which means that's his kid.
I'm just like, it just sounds like y'all are really trying to piece together a story. Because Ray Sherman be on, they got stories now. I've seen domestic violence on one of them. The other ones are wilding at a show concert. But meanwhile, the, I guess, demonic half sibling is just on some bullshit right now.
The redheaded stepsister.
But they was young. I mean, like when they came out, man, they was super duper young, and like, you know,
they're still always super duper young,
right? So I mean, they kind of grew up. But I thought like there was stuff going on behind the scenes with their stepdad. Like I thought those two even had problems with the stepdad, and there might have been some other stuff going on with it.
I think with Sway Lee, he's definitely more popping than his brother Slim Jimmy, which is wild. But I get it.
Slim Jimmy's a better rapper.
Slim Jimmy,
Sway Lee don't rap though, for real. Sway Lee don't rap.
Sway Lee is a harmonizer at this point where he'll sing ballads of toxicity.
He can.
He's on it. He told a girl
just not do that though. I'd be okay with it.
Hey man, they're still living that life. They still turned up, making it entertaining for us to watch. So I ain't mad at them.
I did not hate that Sunflower song, but I low-key hate Post Malone. So
but that's Post Malone song, but I feel you on that.
I think the only reason I liked it is because I'm just saying.
I ain't a fan like that, man. I'll be honest, but you know, whatever.
They be all right. So there are now state guidelines in California that you're not allowed to scream when you're riding roller coasters. So you just gotta whisper of fear.
It doesn't even make sense. What they gonna do? Lock you up when your ass get off? Here's a ticket. Your decibels was too high.
You can't scream.
What's the logic behind that rule? Is it because you're gonna be screaming COVID out or something?
Yep.
That doesn't even make sense. And if they get vaccinated, I'm done, bro.
But I thought it couldn't go farther than. Oh, but no, I get it when you're going fast on the coaster and your COVID come out and it's locking right into the person behind you.
Hey Spence, can you run that back? How did it sound? I need that as a drop. I need
right.
Or how about this? How about you just put the disclaimer on when you get on there, like, "Hey, bro, your dumb ass gonna ride this, and you know COVID going on. If you catch it, bro, can't say nothing. You know what? That's it. Just put a disclaimer on it and let it go, man. Like,
I thought that's
California wilding on trying to make rules to make sure they don't have no COVID outbreaks, man. They're gonna happen. This shit gonna happen.
Hey, man, life is gonna be weird for the next couple 6 to 12 months. So,
right.
I think longer than that, but.
I mean, we already got through the quarantine lifestyle. I doubt we're going back to that unless the numbers spike ridiculously. And I think we're kind of decreasing. I don't think we're increasing.
I would completely be okay with it.
You just don't like people. You don't like people.
She over here like, I'm ready to get off this damn pile with these and then I can get butt ass naked in the comfort of my home.
And get right in my bed and eat some snacks and go to sleep.
Hold on, man. Ain't you like 2 hours behind us? She talking about 6:23 going to bed.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm an hour behind. By the time we get done with this, it'll be 8 o'clock. That gives me time to get naked, eat some snacks, and go to bed by 9.
It's a good Monday. That's a good Monday right there.
A perfect Monday.
You live your life as if you're a 63-year-old lady.
I live my life on the weekends. During the week, I am a 63-year-old lady.
Now here's you lying because you ain't doing nothing on the weekends neither.
Now I'm not doing nothing on weekends.
No,
you forgot Hot Girl Hottie Camp, bro. She goes to Hot Girl Hottie Camp Friday through Sunday, bro. What you mean?
No, she don't be doing nothing.
It's all different kind of camps when y'all be mentioning this shit.
How you know what I be doing, Suspense?
The Spence be stalking you. Spence know he be like, you know where?
Now Spence's friends on weekends.
Mm.
All right.
I don't know what that means. So Anita Baker is fighting to get her master's and has asked that people not buy or stream her music until she gets that taken care of. I don't see
I'm sorry.
updates on it.
How old is Anita Baker?
Like
Like 60.
1,000.
She like 60 something, 63.
You 60?
Basically, they said 30 years later or whatever, she would get her master's back, and now they're trying to fight her over it in court.
Nah, that's wild.
That sounds like business to me. You saw that coming from. You didn't because everything was cool. You was telling us all type, caught up in the rap.
I feel like
cool.
I can't clean up.
Yeah, but you got to think,
I can't
you come from a time where there was like nobody on their masters. Michael Jackson didn't own his masters. Prince didn't own his masters. If you was black, you didn't own your damn masters back then. Like they was just like, we'll give it back. But what they expected is for her to not be popping 30 years later, or they was like, man, she'll drug overdose or, alcoholism and she'll kill herself, so we ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. But she's still alive and well and popping, and people still listen to him, and they're like, oh shit.
My take is, I think there might be a lack of income if we're going into the masters talk, but you still should own your masters. I'm not hating on that, but you understand, like Gladys Knight has chicken and waffles, Patty's has the pies, and Anita's margaritas. I don't know what you finna do, but you need to figure something out.
But they own their masters though, bro. That's the thing that sucks.
And that's the thing. Also not having this argument. Why is that?
Her contract said after 30 years she was supposed to get her master's. So why can't they follow their contract?
Right. This on the label being shitty, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's a label. First of all, I don't trust labels, not no way, no how. So when it comes down to saying, you said you was going to do this, we can go back to that contract. And I guarantee you, unless she finds that loophole before they do, they're going to keep doing what they're doing, and that's doing her dirty.
Or unless she go do it like Ice Cube did the Priority and take it back. Just walk in there, do what you gotta do.
She gonna come in with that sick and tired of this foolery, like just coming in smashing. Give me my masters.
It's wild though, man. Like these deals that you see that they got into, and you just like, bro. And I mean, it was a sign of the time, so. I'm sure somebody called her and was like, man, it's a good deal. Like, no, it wasn't.
So
I take that money, Anita.
what's the reason why the label's not trying to give her the masters if they were supposed to in the contract?
You want to know what I truly believe?
She's still popular.
That
old people love her.
I feel like labels are hurting more than ever because a lot of these artists today are trying to go independent.
Yep.
You don't hear too many people getting picked up these days unless they're desperate and have a really whack gimmick. So it's like Anita is one of these icons of a whole decade or 2 or 3 of just telling us like, your music is a classic. You're a classic artist. So you're one of those, like when Lil Wayne gave up his masters to Universal for what, 100 million or something like that? Like even when you receive your masters, I feel like it still falls on you to say what you're going to do with it. So they might have something in cahoots of like putting her music in more movies or something like that, but they own it and they recoup that money that they make off of her sound. So maybe she has other plans, but I highly doubt, like, I think she's trying to ruin whatever they're trying to do next with her music.
Which is good. I mean, it's her music, so I feel it. But
I'm not mad at it at all. But I'm also saying, like, I see why the label's putting up this fight.
But a lot of people, I don't know if you notice, a lot of artists, especially artists that have big catalogs, are literally selling their masters back to these companies, but they get them back in like 10 years. So what was that? Bob Dylan did 300 million, but all rights revert back to him in 10 years. So like you take 300 million now, and then his family, well, I don't know if he got family or not, but they'll get it back in 10 years. So, I mean, I get it. She might want to do the same thing.
Hey, bear with me, 27-year-old here. Who's Bob Dylan?
Dead white dude.
He's not dead.
Oh, he's still alive? My bad.
He's still alive.
Old white dude. I'm pretty sure he makes country music.
What song? What song? Give me a song.
Johnny Cash. That's the dead white dude. My bad. Same thing. I don't know.
He's dead, right?
Look,
you want to Bob Dylan?
You right.
The cancel. Viral. Bree gonna get us canceled. Karen said he called
Bro, they're gonna be talking about. We gonna start getting messages about white hate, bro. Like, why do white hate? Hey, man, we just, you know.
Yeah, you're sweet Anita versus.
How you supposed to be here?
That's ridiculous.
Y'all are crazy.
But no, I still back up that sweet Anita's margaritas. I think that's gonna be hard.
But I mean, I do feel like, man, that actually ain't a bad idea. You need to get in her DMs because her DMs is open, so you need to send that to her and get that money, bro.
I do have a song already called Sweet Anita, so yeah, it would make sense. I need 20%.
I think, I just think,
I like that shameless
you know,
plug.
my whole thing is hopefully people will go hard for her just the same way they went hard for Dave Chappelle and stuff like that, man. Because
not even close.
But that's a problem though. It shouldn't be that way. Like if somebody's like, man, we want our masters back, then we should be like, I bet. Let's make sure, you know, black people get their masters
definitely
back.
going that path of saying like how, you know, with Chappelle's show, not to stream or listen to it. Well, we still going to. I hate to say it. Not we as in me, but we as in the listeners. That shit gonna play at a cookout. You're gonna run up to your aunt Kathy or something and say, hey, turn this off. Anita doesn't want it. No, we still gonna play it. Just like some of these motherfuckers still playing R. Kelly, but I ain't saying no names.
Man, a lot. Not some, a lot.
I tell people to turn R. Kelly off.
You tell them? That's real.
I don't give a fuck.
Still in my library, but that's real.
Fight me. So Keisha Cole said she's retiring from music.
I don't either.
Do we care that Keisha Cole's retiring? Like,
when was the last time she dropped the album?
Wait.
6 years, right?
Is Keisha Cole retiring for real?
Keisha Cole announced that she is retiring from music to focus on her children.
That's because they dogged her in their verses. They dogged her.
And nobody cared either, did they?
Right, like who? Like, okay, sis.
Her 21-year-old boyfriend was like, "It's all right, baby. You a star. You did so much."
He's like, "I'm retiring, but catch me on VH1 next month." And you know, and what is that? The Real Housewives or whatever. She'll be on something then.
I just categorize her with the rest of the popular black women that can't really sing. So.
Who else? Brandy?
Keisha Cole can sing though.
She okay. She can't really sing. She all right.
Been screaming
she hold a tune.
Early 2000s.
She hold a tune.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you loud don't mean you can sing.
That is fair.
You a hater, man.
I sure am.
That's not hater though. But it don't mean she a bad artist. She just can't sing. She right.
She has some good songs, but singing is not.
She's not
counted as a talent.
She's not an immaculate singer, but she is a good singer.
I ain't heard not one sexual song.
I'll give her fair.
That's all it takes. That's all you need.
Fair is below.
If I had to say it, bruh, Keisha Cole is Mary J. Blige Jr. It's all about drama.
Because all Mary J. Blige do is yell.
And cry about No More Hard Time.
No, those are her best songs.
Her best songs, yes. But I'm saying like when you're
once she started getting happy, the music started sucking. But when she was getting that ass tapped, that was the good stuff.
Hey, while we talking about this, real talk, like her happy dance songs are absolute garbage, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
I can't listen to that fine song. Why is she yelling? I'm about to mute you. Like I hate that song. It makes my skin crawl. Like
that's like the old black woman theme song right there too.
So disrespectful.
Y'all leave
so disrespectful.
You post disrespectful shit on social media just to get a while out of people. So don't talk about nobody being disrespectful.
Don't tell me that this is your vulnerable spot. Mary J. Blige, your vulnerable spot. Out of all the shit you be getting off on here, you gonna say
First of all, I don't post anything disrespectful on Facebook ever.
Hey, dim your
ring, bro.
Dim your ring light. I don't want to
turn your ring light off.
I don't want to see.
I'll post my opinions on things. People can agree or disagree. You know.
I mean, while we on this,
like the that got found out on the Facebook page. It was like, what I say is on my private personal
she's so
space.
boring.
Thank you, bring Renee out. He's the only one.
What happened now?
LMA can't sing, yo.
Boot up. BD boot up.
Boot up.
What does that mean?
She can't sing. I mean, that's a lot of auto tune on that motherfucker.
Who's talking about LMA?
Yes, sir.
LMA can sing, bro.
No, she can't.
LMA can sing.
All right, let's show me some videos where she ain't got no auto tune on.
Bro, you remember how she came up? She came up off Instagram, bro.
I'll have to research that. I'll research that.
She used to sing covers like a mug, but when she got that deal, it was DJ Mustard on the beat on every fucking beat. So everything was just like, bruh. It's like, oh, we about to get a love about it. Mustard on the beat. You signed this girl and you just wanted to use it as a poster child for your beats. It's the same hyphy. You're a jerk.
Oh my God.
Featuring Tiger fucking music.
Hey, bro, Barry Lee is on one today.
Nah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate that girl, but it's okay because I don't know if it's a forehead. I don't know if it's a British accent. I do not like her, but it's all right.
Is she really British though?
Yeah, she British as fuck.
All right.
That's
because who did that and they weren't really British. Somebody did that at one point in time and they weren't really British.
You telling me you a black girl signed to DJ Mustard and you're forcing a fake British accent? I will hate you even more.
Who got time for that? Don't nobody got time for that.
Y'all be saying that.
She's so boring that I believe that she is British.
Hey, I've seen worse. Remember Juicy Smollett?
Juicy?
That nigga fronted a whole show just to get Trump out of there.
Oh my God, dog.
I hate y'all.
He got beat up by 2 Nigerian niggas, bro. Like,
hey, what did Dave Chappelle's put on that whole story was the funniest shit ever. Like, what are you doing here, nigga? This is mega country. I said, what? I said no, and I'm only saying it because that's what he said. I don't believe in that shit, but I'm
about to say, boy, you dropped the trigger word, boy.
Hey, Dave said it. I quote.
Juicy, how I'm out here, getting beat up.
I got parts. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't get that one off. They gonna cancel Bree first. They ain't gonna cancel me.
I will cancel myself.
If they cancel me,
I have my Mondays to myself.
I'm actually gonna be looking at Bree like I can't get jiggy to this shit.
I'm the co-host that's gonna say, before y'all cancel me, rewind 5 minutes before you get on me.
Just watch any episode, I'll get canceled. It don't matter. All right, so this stuff with Kanye's alleged net worth being $6.6 billion.
When he got finished that lies,
the richest.
Got him.
Take that, Jay-Z.
He ain't worth that.
No, because
Forbes said he worth 1.8.
I saw it was like 1.6 or 1.8.
Somewhere in between there is what
People
they said.
People were saying that about Jay-Z too. So what's Jay-Z worth?
Who cares?
No. I care. I want to know.
Yeah.
Well, here's the crazy thing is, hey, bro, they was dogging him online. They was like, who in the hell said that Yeezus was worth more than Jordans? They was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Officially, he's 1.8 billion of net worth.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that ain't no slouch. That ain't no slouch.
No, it's not number at all. Especially if you're in a sunken place. But
my broke ass ain't gonna be the one to say, "Hey, you richer than that nigga."
Hey man, first and foremost, that nigga became a preacher so he ain't have to pay taxes. Fuck out of here. That's the only reason why he's worth.
You still mad about that, Bird?
Fuck out of here.
He did boost up his net worth because of that.
Right.
That was a boost.
That's genius.
I know. I mean, if y'all want to start a church, we can. I'm already a minister. So
you know what? Shout out to Gio. I'm still Giovanni. I'm on him now. I got some questions for him. It's Christian.
Do it.
I got some questions. Yo, let me see your tax bracket. Let me see what you got going. You just got that house too. Shout out to Giovanni, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Like that's the only reason why I feel like he crept up there because he ain't paying no taxes and he ain't living in LA no more. I think Wyoming is tax free.
Yeah.
So on top of that, he paying no taxes on none of the shit that he doing in Wyoming. And since he started the church, he run everything through the church.
Smart man. Something I would do.
And still doing features with hardcore rappers talking about Jesus. Nigga, stop. We know what you doing.
He is
macing the game up, bro.
He is stealing from the Lord.
I made Jesus walk. I'm never going to hell.
With the Lord. He is stealing with the Lord.
Said it on behalf. He said it to a chopped off Bugatti in front of Jay-Z. I made Jesus walk, so I'm never going to hell.
I mean, like,
well, I don't think he's the one that can make that call. Frankly.
St. Peter's gonna have the words at the pearly gates. He's like, nah. You ain't on the list, Playboy. You ain't even there.
Could you see him like right next to God hollering about they was playing Jesus Walk in the club? In the club. I was getting you followers in the club. Like, it's like a Kanye thing to say, like, for real. I deserve to be in here.
Yo, he said, hey, Kanye, you can't come in here. I'm gonna let you finish. But I made Genuine hit to your music.
Shout out to him though from escaping the devil though.
It went from so anxious to soul anchored. You're welcome, Jesus. But
shout out to Kanye.
And
so I will say shout out to Kanye for escaping the devil.
That was hard. Yo, I was like, where he going with this church stuff? He did that. I ain't gonna lie. My soul cried. My soul cried off that.
Oh my God. What have y'all been listening to? Anything new?
Benny the Butcher dropped last week. And it's
I don't want to hear no more Benny the Butcher, no more Conway.
Saba last week.
Is this a black person?
Who?
Benny the Butcher?
Yeah, they're from New York.
This sounds like a white dude's name.
It does sound like a white person's name. I just had to verify because
because the moment you hear it's the Butcher nigga, then you know he ain't white.
Butcher coming, nigga.
What about Carl the Barber?
That sounds like a serial killer.
Is this a rapper?
And we know serial killers are white.
Like that'll be I would assume they were a white dude if that was a rap name.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
All right, so going through the library, I still gotta look at the songs that are up right now that I didn't peep, but recently I've been looking at Shmino, Bruno Mars, of course, and Anderson .Paak, the Scooter. Okay, give me a second. And Tory Lanez's new album.
Joey Badass dropped a little 3-piece last week too, and it was nice.
I haven't been listening to shit. I be having stuff to do.
What to stop you from listening to music? You listen to music and do other things. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't listening to nothing new. I stick with what I know is good.
Lord.
Old lady habits.
I don't have time to be disappointed by these artists. I stick with what I know is gonna be good, which is anything from the 90s.
We need to create a little set for DJ Suspense, man. What you got, bro? What's coming up is hot,
you know what
bro.
You should do?
Really feel it.
I got a all diss track playlist. That's what I listen to when I'm driving. I'd be pissed off. So you should do an all diss track on one of your lives.
That's a idea to ponder on.
It's a great idea. Fucking do it. You're welcome.
Well,
hey, bro, you should do it and just aim it at Bree. Just aim it at Bree, bro.
Bree, this next was for you.
That's why I fucked your wife, fat motherfucker.
And oh my God.
We ready.
Have you? What I've been listening. I'm gonna tell you what I've been listening to. Really, what I do, I log into my Tidal on my phone. You know, I'm a Tidal guy.
Oh, look at you with Tidal.
Look at that. How much you getting off that percentage, bro?
Yes.
Look up a song. I put in like "Damaged." That is one of my favorite songs right now. R&B song.
Danity Kane?
No, her man. Where you at? Why
in
you out
the
here showing your age like
where
that?
I belong.
Danity Kane. It's somebody, it's some 20-year-old. Like, what the fuck is a Danity Kane? Like, no.
Anyway, I play that song, and then I just let it keep playing. It creates a radio station of music like that, and I just vibe out when I'm driving. That's what I listen to. I try to relax and vibe while I'm riding.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You be on drugs, bro?
What?
Don't turn this into a Vlad TV interview, bro.
I don't know nothing about no drugs, buddy.
Oh my God.
Just cold water.
Hey, let's not use the word drugs no more, man. Unless you want some hard meth shit.
But nah, it keeps you from knowing what, bro? Because that ain't none of your business. Shit, he could be on Tylenol for all we know. We don't know.
I'm not using the word weed as a drug anymore. I'm not. I refuse. That's just me.
All right, so let's move on to the question of the day. Piggybacking off of Keisha Cole announcing her retirement, the question of the day is, when should an artist retire? In their prime or when they're down bad?
This one I'll take. I've retired 3 times.
Okay, Burnley, music expert.
Not even 30. How are you
Who is
retired?
this guy?
Yo, I'm like one of those. I have like dog years in this shit, basically. I'm
He
like,
said, look, but he said it so smug though. He was like, I'll take this one, guy.
No, I'm so serious. My thing is this: I've had many theories about rappers retiring. And it's all a gimmick. I hate to say it, but I don't know not one who didn't come back to do a feature, a mixtape, or a damn, I don't know what, but it's never what you think it is. Now, if you are just falling on your face on a Meek Mill level, then yeah, you should probably pack your stuff and get that last one out of there because you're probably not going to be wanted. Like, there's some people that just stopped making music and didn't even announce their retirement. That's retirement in music. But if you had to ask me which one you should walk away from, yeah, when you're down bad, don't do that shit in your prime because there's more shit to come from.
So you think Keisha Cole was right to announce her retirement?
Fuck no. She could. I can't wait for that 21-year-old boy to break her heart so she can come back and do some more shit. I can't wait because
you mean she gonna sample some more pop songs or something?
21.
You know.
He's gonna fuck around. I had Keisha Cole, but
they might have an agreement. You don't know.
Shit. You gonna agree with
21-year-old? I don't know,
21-year-old Baron. I ain't agreeing on shit.
I'm gonna be real honest, like, cause this only seems to deal with rap. None of that shit matters, man. Like, there are white rock groups who have been around for like 60 years, like, and they still tour playing the same damn music. Retire when you feel like retiring. Retire when you get tired of it, but you can't be like, you down bad, so you just gonna retire. Because if then Lil Mama would have stopped a long time ago, and somehow she just keeps showing up. So
no,
I don't think so, man.
She ain't making music no more, right?
She's not making music, bro. She's just trying to get $1 on that level.
But even still, bro, like, we got to take the ageism out of music. Like, don't retire when you down bad. Retire when you fucking feel like it. Or when you just look on Pull a Brie Renee and you like, you know what, I'm sick of all you motherfuckers. Like, I don't want to do this no more. That's it. Retire when you feel it. But, I mean, if the music is still coming, then keep doing it. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, they don't make music to make money. A lot of them make music to make music. So, like, I mean, make music. Keep making music as long as the music is in your heart.
There are 2 lies, I feel like, that just 2 words that never make sense in rap music, specifically rap. Retirement and prime. I don't believe either one of these things exist.
Facts.
It's not a sport where you need to like train yourself for it, unless you're a singer.
Why not though? I mean, you don't think that rappers have to keep up practice with the craft and not work at the craft or nothing like that?
No, I don't think he means that in that aspect. I think
I'm saying your influence, what your substance is, what you're rapping about. Yeah, if you want to say like, oh, I'm a fast rapper, like, yeah, Twista might be the fast rappers can retire if they just stop being fast. I get that. But even then, I feel like that's something that will never go away. The gift of gab doesn't need training unless you're doing a sales pitch. Like I don't see rappers having a problem with like, oh, I'm getting old. Now, when there's people who aren't listening to you anymore, people who don't appreciate the music that you once had versus the music putting out now, and you're seeing the numbers decrease, yeah, that's you to say, yo, cash out. But nah, there's no such thing as a prime, because if that was the case, I would have thought I was the nicest at 21 versus me being 27. And I'm telling you now, I would body 21-year-old me instantly. Without remorse, mercy. I would go back to 21-year-old me and slap the shit out of myself.
But you don't really. I mean, I do believe in the prime, in the prime, but the thing about it, you really don't know. You really don't know what time your prime is or when it started or ended it until ended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we as rappers are reporters. So we have to stick with the times. When we're not connected with what's going on anymore, we're outdated. And so is our music. There's still motherfuckers out here that's lean with it and rock with it. Like there's
I just watched Fabo at a concert a couple days ago, bro.
Exactly. And the fact that there's a part of Louisville that still wears tall tees and Jabot jeans, I don't believe like.
Well, hold on. We're not gonna let you enter that as fact and try to change it. I don't know where you seen these guys.
I think it was Portland. I'm pretty sure it was Portland.
You know
what
I'm saying? But like that was not black people in Portland.
When you talk about prime though, and why the word prime doesn't work anymore, bro, Drake been in his prime for over a decade.
Now Drake
and Kendrick's still in his prime. And
That's
Kendrick
great.
been in his prime for over a decade. Even Cole been in their prime.
Now
for over a
I will
decade.
say, hold on, because Kendrick just recently dropped, and I will say I was listening to this. He recently drops a single that was supposedly leaked with his new artist, Baby Keem, I think. And he's over here just talking reckless. It's not even like I rap fast or I'm saying some witty shit. He's like, fuck it, I'm having fun. I'm making random ass chants. And it's like, okay, there's the sign of saying, okay, he's gone Kanye, which is batshit crazy. And then there's just somebody who's having fun on a Juicy J level. I think he's on that Juicy J shit right now where I'm like, he doesn't care about a prime. He doesn't care about bodying or outdoing. Whatever your goal was when you first entered being a rapper and being known for it, it decreases once you become more successful. And we all can agree on that. Right. You can look at your first favorite rapper when he came out hungry, and he's full. He's got like seconds and thirds at this point.
Hey man, they got on Post Malone because somebody posted his first video compared to his like biggest video, bro. And oh my god,
and we're gonna do that all the time. But at the same time, it's like, bro, evolution is the rapper. And that's why I feel like there's no prime with this shit. We evolve as one. I hate the fact that I love mixtape Wiz Khalifa and I hate album Wiz Khalifa.
Nah, bro. Nah, there's a difference though. He had control over the mixtapes. He didn't have control over them albums. That he still had to turn them into the label. The label's like, nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But and, they always trying to get them songs like We Them Boys, which I never understood why that song was popular because the song
was a good song. I'm not gonna do that to my childhood. It was a good song.
Oh no, bro, it wasn't.
It was a good song. I just hate that the Cowboys took it around with it.
Oh yeah. Well, somehow, some way, every time Wiz Khalifa puts out a single, the football teams get a hold of it. I don't know why. Black and Yellow, We Them Boys. He's work
There's
hard.
Probably another one in there somewhere.
I feel like maybe it was purposeful.
Yeah, he's definitely got the playlist for like Madden and NBA 2K. No, mainly Madden.
He's good at them at getting the placements for his music.
His music went on friggin' WWE 2K whatever, a wrestling video game.
It probably has to do with like he has the highest selling, soundtrack song of all time, and it ain't even remotely close.
When you doing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle song with Ty Dolla $ign, Juicy J, and Ty, like that, you came a long way from Fast and Furious. You was known for the Paul Walker tribute. Like I get that, and you're rolling with it. You're definitely in the movie business right now. So, yeah.
Get your money though. Shout out to him.
Yeah, definitely get your money, bro. Like,
I fucks with those Khalifa and Currency with mixtapes, bro. I mean,
I saw them live, and it was nostalgic. I'm happy for both of their successes, even though one probably is way bigger than the other. But the other one's a street legend, so we'll look at it like that.
I could never get into Currency's music, man.
Which is crazy. It surprises me considering,
I just can't, man.
I don't mean it nothing like I'm just surprised.
Currency is like your acquired taste when it comes.
It's like he's not even trying to rap to me. It's like
now, hey, bro. At this point, he might as well be too short, homie.
He's literally just
so many. Currency used to be a Young Money person.
Currency was a record label whore too, as well. If you want to be honest,
exactly. He switched his flows many a times.
He was a record label whore. He was with No Limit. He was with Cash Money. He was with Dame and Rockefeller for us.
He was trying to get on. Now he's just chilling and owning cars that are really beautiful.
Yeah, he was a label spot.
Harlows and shit.
Sure.
Bree is tired and wants to go.
I'm just like, well, who the fuck are we talking about and why?
Oh my gosh.
When there's one woman and 3 hip hop heads, this is where we lead ourselves into. Well, what is there anything left?
Nope.
Yeah,
Bree
there's
just
one
looked
thing.
dead into me. It was like, I'm gonna go get naked.
There's one thing left, man. Let me get this.
Virgil has to do his album review. And
all right, so
naked time.
So Lord Jesus. All right, man. So basically, we out of the Grammy thing, so we're gonna talk about Harlow. I mean, let's talk about Harlow's debut album. Came out December 11, 2020. That's what they all say. You know, we was all kind of interested to see how it was gonna turn out after what, like 5, 6, 7 mixtapes. So
felt like
like 4 of them since he'd been signed. So we was kind of interested to what was gonna happen. It's 15 songs, 42 minutes. And I gotta be honest, man, it's a bop. Like Jack has really, really came into his own. And basically it's a mixture of all the things that we saw on the mixtape and then some growth. The biggest thing we always talked about on his mixtapes was like, you know, he got a little spit to him, but he ain't got no experience. And now Jack has the experience behind it, and it actually made for a much better tape. Definitely showed a whole lot of style. You know, he's definitely blowing up because he's in a whole nother realm now.
I wish I could chime in on you too, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Nah, I mean, what you got?
For me, it's biased in a way, only because it's kind of like the Kevin Hart to my Dave Chappelle. And I'm like, I'm furious, but I'm also proud at the same time. However, with this album, I think it was exactly what it was supposed to be. You know, the accomplishment album. You got whoever you wanted as a fan to get as a feature. And even then, it's like, this is just the beginning. I definitely see the star power this kid is like really running with within the 4 years he started in Louisville to now. And seeing it up close and personal, like I've sat in the club with this guy. He's a normal kid still. So it's like, it's funny as hell for me to see, like, I don't know if you guys saw his last interview with Drama, but he said he's got one in the tuck.
With Drake. Well, we don't know. He said
no,
Drake.
we know, bro. We know.
We don't know. I mean, it might be Jay, it might be Andre. We'll see. But I mean,
bro, he said Drama.
Hold up. Let's do this. Jay-Z ain't giving that man no verse. Andre ain't giving that man no verse. Eminem verse wouldn't make no damn sense with him and Jack Harlow.
Wait. Because technically, when he was on Wild 'N Out, he definitely shouted out Eminem in front of Nick Cannon. Like he showed that's his boy. So I'm like,
that would be so stupid if he did a song with Eminem.
Nah, bro, white people go wild. You crazy. They go wild.
Bro, they both come from urban areas. Like, I could see it, honestly. And
I do too. I could see it with Barry saying, bro, because they would go wild.
And after the MGK white on white crime that just happened, I'm dead serious. Like, thinking to myself, Eminem's best move is to reestablish another white rapper and let them shine with him.
Y'all better stop.
I'm dead ass.
But he's being right.
But if I had to say it,
truthful though, like real talk, being true.
But if I had to say between the two, it's either that for Eminem or the fact that he already has 2 Lil Wayne features in the tuck, and Drake seeing all of this, like, all right, let me come down from Mount Olympus and give this kid a feature because he deserves it.
Plus, we already know Drake always hops on whoever's up and coming, and he should have hit him earlier, which I'm surprised, but I guess since he got way before Drake.
I'm glad he did
it
this
this way. Happen now.
Like, if you go back to Lil Baby, and we didn't know who Lil Baby was before Drake got on that song. The fact that Harlow established himself with like songs with Big Sean and other artists and then gets the Drake feature, that's clean cut to say like, oh, you've done what Bryson was afraid to do. And that was to put Drake on the song at first because Drake wanted to sign Bryson. But Bryson said, no, I'm probably going to be in your OVO sweatshop as a writer right next to Party Next Door. So I'm going to do my solo thing. And then he got the Drake feature 2 albums later.
Right.
So, yeah, I think when it comes to Kentucky artists, we know how Drake get down. We know him very well.
But, I mean, while we talking about, Jack, like, I mean, speaking of production, like instead of using his standard producer, I mean, this dude went for Hit Boy, he went for Jetson May, Boy Wonder. That's another reason why, right there, Baron Lee, Boy Wonder did one of the songs on his album. So you already know
that's a Drake plug.
Big Drake plug right there. So I mean, you know, Harry Fraud, Jetson May, Hit Boy, Boy Wonder, like that was pretty much his album. There's a couple other ones on there. And I mean, beat selections, quality, it's not as trappy. It's a mixture. I don't know how, if you follow, you know, if people follow Jack, it's like a mixture of Jack right before he got signed and then you know, Jack that we've been seeing grow up. I mean, he talks about girls, he talks about his experiences as an artist,
but
talks about faking in the industry.
Man, the first thing he says, like, go back to younger Jack Harlow of like 2016 before anything. Like, he would do interviews around here and say like Drake is probably my number one inspiration.
Yep. So he still says it now. He said it in the interview. Here's the first name he said in the interview with.
So put yourself in Harlow's shoes and say, if I'm Jack Harlow and my icon of an artist got a feature with me, you think I'm gonna brag that out to everybody? No, I'm gonna say, just wait. And I'm gonna smile like it's Christmas Day. Like, you'll see. You'll see what's in that when we unwrap it. You'll see.
I mean,
what he's talking about
until it comes out.
As we talking about feature game though, like you know, he went big too. Like he said, he did what Tiller was a little scared to do. So I mean, he went for Lil Baby and Big Sean and Chris Brown and Adam Levine, bro.
Let's go back in the what we're not gonna do is say Tiller was scared.
Nah, we're not hating on Tiller, but like Tiller, you know, Tiller's low key.
Tiller doesn't even want the fame sometimes, and that kind of bothers me, but I understand it. That's his peace and quiet. That's what keeps him humble. He doesn't want to be in this limelight. Harlow is on a Papa John's, wilding out, just did a New Balance commercial. He loves this shit.
Right.
So when you're marketable, the next step is to say, okay, who else in this rap business is just as like humorous and marketable? And yeah, I can't wait for this to happen because I want to see what they do as far as a visual. I think that's the best part.
But the big thing is he put it. I mean, he still puts his hometown on. Speaking of Tiller, Tiller's on the album. ESTG's on the album, and of course, the late great Static Major's on the album. And to be honest, the best tracks on the album were the homegrown tracks, and they almost right next to each other. Like I love
the Static Major one he did too.
Love is Dro is flames. So is Route 66, which they just released a video for. Like him and ESTG was showing their ass on that track, which is great. Same guy with Adam Levine, already best friends, Rendezvous. I mean, the album's a bop, man. It's a good album. If you haven't listened to Kid, there's really no reason for you not to. It's definitely, you want to know if it's dope though. He gets an 8, man. It's a great project. I look to see what's getting ready to happen next, and I mean, like, let this kid shine, man. He's doing a thing, and he's still giving back to his homies, bro. Like, he hasn't changed. And he keeps saying that he's not going to. So shout out to Harlow, man. Keep up, bro. Shout out to Tiller. Shout out to the newly signed ESTG, man. We watching y'all. We excited to see what y'all got coming for the world, man.
Can't wait. Is there any artists up and coming in Louisville or just in Kentucky that you're also on the lookout for?
Mars.
Barely.
No, not me. I'm curious because I'm on the lookout.
Mars. I think Mars.
My shit will drop when it drops. I don't want nobody to say shit. Just leave me alone and say it's out there.
Because Mars is fire, bro. That's who I think's the next big, because that girl can sing. That girl.
You said Mars. I keep thinking you said bars. I'm like,
nah, Mars, bro. She's wild.
Yeah, shout out to Mars, bro. R&B. Like, I will go through Apple Music and just go through the new R&B music that is just streaming it right now, and it gives you a whole playlist. I found her off a whim of just vibing in the middle of the night. I'm like, okay, go ahead, Mars. That's what's up. Like, that's dope to me. Like, the fact that you're in this city that doesn't get a lot of credit for half of the shit that goes down in music, but it's a lot of names that are spreading right now. It's a beautiful thing for the bill.
Right.
So that's my take.
That's it. I got nothing else.
All right, go get naked, Bree. I ain't got no money for you.
But... So that is the end of this episode. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on Instagram. It is @ButIsItDopeThough. Follow everybody that has participated in this episode. Hopefully y'all can read. DJ Suspense has his there. Virgil's is @Methodical1 and
WUN
@Baron Lee.
Can we? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna edit.
If you ain't nasty, don't at me. That's the end of that.
Is that what you said? Who is that for? Is that for me? Who is that against?
That was just for myself.
really?
I don't ever give out my Instagram.
All right, and boom. There I am.
Okay, so yeah, follow everybody if you want to follow them and see what they're up to. That's it. That's all.